Napa know-how.
This month, get a 5-quart jug of Napa Full Synthetic Motor Oil plus a Napa Platinum Oil Filter for $21.98. That's a pretty unbelievable deal. But trust us, it's totally real, but only for a limited time. So get Napa Full Synthetic and a Napa Platinum Oil Filter for $21.98 today. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
General States pricing. Sales prices do not include applicable state, local taxes, or recycling fees. Offer ends 4/30/19.
Hello, Wildcats. It's your boy, Kev. And I just want to apologize for this episode coming out a day late. And also for my voice. I lost it at the Browns game yesterday, cheering on the dog pound, baby. We tied, so we didn't lose. So that's fun. Plus, I kind of got a little sexy Sophia Bush voice going on right now. Hey, what's up, Kev? It's me, Sophia Bush. I think you're super neat and pretty funny, and you have a nice rack. Well, thank you, Sophia Bush. That was incredibly nice. But anyways, this is a disclaimer to let y'all know we are a comedy and crime podcast, so even though we cover these real and true cases, we do like to throw in some dark humor and inappropriate jokes every now and then. So just want to give you a heads up in case you don't think comedy and crime should mix. That way you're not caught off guard whenever Tuve comes in with a story about how he throws his own poopy at the wall. 'Cause sometimes he does that. Sometimes we all do that. Sometimes that poopy is the only thing that we have worth living for. Anyways, enjoy the show. Be good, stay safe, and laugh at the dark stuff. Hashtag Wildman. Hashtag Australian Daniel.
All right, fellas, like we practiced.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Come on down. Come on down. Hanging with the brothers tonight, yeah. Come on down to the brothers Commonplace tonight.
Alrighty, welcome everyone to the Brothers Commonplace, a comedy and crime podcast where we cover monsters, murders, mysteries, and more. Today we got a pretty crazy and just insane story to talk about. Before we get any further, I want to introduce you to the remaining 2/3 of my sweet workout band, Hot Sunday.
Oh, fuck yeah, I like that. What's going on, guys? This is Tim. If I seem kind of bummed out this episode, I kind of am a little bit. It's had a rough day. I found out my Patronus is Corky from Life Goes On.
Oh my god. Hey everyone, this is Toof, and I kind of want to tell you about this new game I just played. I kind of created it. So I've been playing Hungry Hungry Hippos, but instead of them eating like those marbles, I've been putting in D20s from D&D.
Oh, shit.
I said I like the game, but sometimes I don't like Hungry Hungry Hippos.
Yeah.
So I guess that just means me a hypocritical.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Holy shit, dude, nice.
And it's your boy Kev, a.k.a. the Dirty Dog, a.k.a. the fucking Rattlesnake Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh,
Hell
shit.
yeah!
That's all I got.
Oh, that's good enough.
Why don't you check your goddamn pager, and when it reads 316, you know I'm gonna stomp a mud hole in your ass. So get in the fucking ring, McMahon.
So alrighty, join us today as we talk about a strange, creepy, crazy case that is full of twists, turns, and twins.
And twins.
Oh shit, is this Kevin's nipples?
Oh.
Fuck yeah.
So, whoa, he's reaching. Whoa, he's reaching for my nipples, really.
He doesn't notice this comes out. I'm doing it under the table, but I'm reaching for his balls.
Oh, yes.
Things come in twos.
And I don't want to give away too much yet, but trust me, you're going to want to stay away from the highway for a while and strap in, because this case gets a little crazy.
All right.
So today we are covering Ursula and Sabina Eriksson, a.k.a. the Eriksson twins.
Wait, so that means we should stay away from the ocean too? Ursula? Is that like the bad chick from Mermaid?
Shit. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
All right.
So Ursula and Sabina, and if you can't remember the names, I did come up with an original song I made to kind of help you out to remember it. So it just goes like this. Ursula, Sabina, ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama, come on, pretty mama.
Fuck yeah,
Made
dude.
that up.
Nice.
No, but for real though, the Kokomo down in Kokomo that video.
Yeah.
John Stamos is in the background just beating the fucking bongos.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome.
Well, now I know what
Are
I'm
you
jerking
sure?
off to tonight, so that's cool.
Oh.
We do have a few announcements. The first one is we have officially launched our Patreon page.
Get on it.
And so when you hear this, it will be live. Yeah, it's just a way if you want to support us, support the show, you can become a patron. If not, you don't have to at all. We do have an old episode that we uploaded for the people that become patrons. And we want to do a lot more for you guys. So if there's anything you guys want from us in return, I mean, we have some rewards listed, like sending out stickers and bonus content and things like that. But just let us know what we can do to make the Patreon better for you guys.
Absolutely.
If you make sure that we reach $1 million total on our Patreon, I will swear to everything. I will bring the nudies.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
he would, too, yeah.
You know
Honestly,
what?
I probably would.
I'd
Really.
say probably with less, like, you probably don't even have to give that much, and you probably still do it.
Yeah.
If I ever came to a point where money just didn't matter to me anymore, like I made enough money to do whatever I wanted, these three things are what I want to do. One, I want to get old Wild West pictures taken of all of us.
Oh, I love that.
where
yeah.
we're in, like,
Wait, why do we need unlimited money for that? It probably costs like $20.
because, dude, you don't know. You don't know what I have planned.
Oh, okay.
Jeremiah. I'm talking about.
You want to kill real bison?
There's gonna be real. It's a real saloon, real gunfights and shit.
Yeah, we should be in, like, real danger.
Someone might die
Yeah.
during this.
Yeah, okay, so we can scratch Andrew off the rest of the podcast.
So that's the first thing. I guess I only have two. The second one is I really want to make like a legit good action movie that's also a musical.
Oh, fuck yes, dude.
I want to do those two things.
I'm going to have to not be in that one.
Can it be a
but-
porno? Like The Room? Like how The Room's like a movie, but in the beginning it's just like a porno for some reason?
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
I mean, if you count fucking somebody's stomach a porno.
I do.
Okay, well then, shit, we were in a porno last night, too.
And
Yeah. Oh, you talking about the, did you mention the word barren earlier?
No.
All right, now I know what I was going to talk about. I was like, the Patreon, everyone, there's not much content on it right now. It's pretty barren, just like my mom's womb after she got done having me.
Jesus.
I thought you were gonna go lead into a B Diddy joke.
I thought he was going to Baron Corbin.
Speaking of our Patreon, though, we do have a one person that has signed up, Angie Jimenez. I hope I pronounced that right. I think she's real. I don't know anything about Patreon or how this works. I don't know if this is like a Tom from MySpace type thing or not.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have any of the tiers or anything listed. We have a $1 and a $5 now, but we didn't have anything at the time, and then she signed up for it already. So if she's real, awesome, thank you. Here's your shout out. If not, fuck it, you're still real to me.
Yeah.
Is her last
It's
name
still real
spelled like
to us, damn
Charlie's?
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And our honorary brother of the week is Michael Taylor. He gave us a 5-star review that said, "Great funny show, full of dark jokes and references. Not for everyone, but for those of us that enjoy laughing at the dark stuff, it's a refreshing take on some of the most serious and dark topics out there. A unique show, definitely worth a try. #Wildman.
#Wildman.
I also have a unique request. It would be great if you guys do a scene from The Godfather, but as Ace Ventura and also naked.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
So thanks for the great show. Keep them coming. Hell yes. Thank you, Michael.
Damn shit.
hell yeah.
If he was just looking in my window last night, he would have seen that.
Would have gotten it for free.
I know.
Didn't even need the review
Shit,
then.
I'll say he would have got a little bit more than that, but
Oh, also, thank you everyone for your iTunes reviews. You guys have been just killing it, been amazing with those lately, and we really appreciate it. It helps us out a lot. And if you want to be an honorary brother, all you have to do is leave us a 5-star iTunes review, and we're pulling from those in order, and you will get a shout-out and be our honorary brother of the week.
totally.
So, alrighty, we got all the announcements and everything out of the way. Let's move on to the case.
Let's do it.
And most of this information came from the documentary Madness in the Fast Lane.
Oh, hell yeah, that's
So-
pretty cool.
What was Macho Man doing driving?
Oh,
I thought he usually rides
dude.
shotgun.
Oh, fuck yes, dude.
Dude, remember when Macho Man got ran over? This is like when the Wolfpack, what caused that to start? And they're trying to figure out who ran over Macho Man. And Kevin Nash is like, we got the surveillance tape. I think it's no surprise who it was, considering it was a red Viper with yellow rims, pointing it to be Hulk Hogan.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dude, Macho Man just has bad luck with cars.
I know, dude. Macho Man's the shit.
Didn't he have a heart attack and die, like, driving? Yeah, okay, that's what I
Something
thought.
like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about he was watching the movie and hated it.
Well, then fucking him and I are the same.
Ooh, brother, cars can't fucking talk. It's common knowledge.
Jesus, dude. Holy shit. Do the rest of the review in that voice.
That was awesome.
That was great.
All right, so there's some weird shit that happens in this case, and for the most of it, we are extremely lucky that there was a reality television crew that was recording during some of these crazy times. The two Swedish twins, Ursula and Sabina, they both live in different countries. Ursula is living in the United States, and Sabina is living in Ireland, and she is married and has 2 children. And then after the twins had moved to different countries, this is so dumb, no one's going to get it.
Please.
The Swedish was all alone. It's just a Tom Green joke.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my
I didn't get
god,
it at all.
dude.
Yeah.
Wait, did the twins move around the United States?
No, they are Swedish-born twins.
Okay.
When they get older, Ursula is living in the U.S. and Sabina is living in Ireland.
Oh, I thought one was living in Minnesota. It's a Minnesota Twins joke, yeah.
Oh,
fuck. No,
Jesus
dude. Actually,
Christ.
No, I did not know. I actually
Oh, okay.
I didn't get that either.
Oh,
No, I've been waiting to crack a joke, and I thought you were going for it for a second.
then hold off, my man.
Yeah, I mean, it's so dumb.
Okay. Perfect.
Ursula and Sabina, they were born November 3rd, 1967, and they were 41 years old at the time of these incidents. So, alrighty, here we go. May 16th of 2008, Ursula had gone over from the United States to visit with her sister. And really, there's not a whole lot of information I could find of their early life. Besides, I think they had 2 more siblings. I think one was a sister, one was a brother. But
Yeah.
you can't find like anything.
They're not like
about
really
them.
too important to the case, really?
No.
So Ursula went to Sweden to visit her sister?
Yes. So May 16th of 2008, Ursula, she's gone over from the United States to visit with her sister. The two then left the next morning without telling anyone where or why, and then they headed out for Liverpool, England.
We are from Liverpool.
First stop on the list when they arrive in Liverpool is the St. Anne police station.
Okay.
Sabina and Ursula, they'd gone inside the station to file a report stating that they were worried about the safety of Sabina's children. So this is pretty unusual because the children, they're back in Ireland with Sabina's husband or partner, and Liverpool is like hours away. So that's really weird that they would just make this trip to go to this police station and file a report about saying they're worried about her children.
Yeah, there has to be stuff to do with the Beatles there. They should have been doing that.
Do you do you have it in your footnotes they changed the name of the building in like 2003?
Negative. The St. Anne police station?
It used to have a GER at the the end of it.
St.
Anger. Holy
Around
shit,
my
dude.
head.
Jesus.
He never gets respect.
You bust it out.
Saint anger.
Put down your news, I'll fucking hang myself.
Dude, fuck.
Wait, what the fuck is that? Nickelback?
No, that's what they say in that song. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, I kind of forgot about
well, no,
all that.
most people don't remember that part because they usually hung themselves from listening to the fucking song. So,
That's the best song on that album.
dude, that album's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, is that why Chris Benoit is such a big Metallica fan?
Yeah. Holy shit.
Put down your Bowflex. So this is super weird because they like went all the way from Ireland over to Liverpool and then to the police station. So at this point in our story, things are getting to be a lot like my favorite peanut butter, just a little nutty.
Oh.
But maybe things will smooth back out.
I like how that's our best joke so far.
Or will they get even crunchier?
Oh, yes.
Now it's our second best joke so far.
well,
Bring in the dogs.
next stop, Azkaban. Oh, that's not true. Okay, here we go. Actually, the twin sisters, they board a bus that is headed to London. So did Jim Morrison give you Del Preston's exact
fuck
address?
Yes, dude, yes.
Yeah, he said exactly London, England.
Wayne's World, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the twins, they get on a bus, they head to London, which it's so fucking weird. They went to Liverpool, file this report, and then just leave, get on a bus to London.
Isn't it all the same anyway?
I mean, to us it is. I mean, it really
Yeah,
seems
I mean,
yeah.
I've never been
Yeah.
Like usually
overseas.
I'm big into geography and stuff, but like soon as you get to that stupid fucking island, I can give a fuck less what any of that shit is.
I'm just thinking about how every time you've mentioned anything with geography, it's been so fucking wrong.
I didn't say
all the episodes.
I didn't say I know a lot about it. I said I like it.
He's been right a couple times.
I kind of don't want to diss all of our fans though. That's like from there.
Yeah, it's true.
Can we redo that?
Sure. Start it up.
You know, like I don't want to breed into the stupid American stereotype, but like once you get to the island, I really don't know too much about that land exactly.
Yeah.
UK, London, the Isles, I don't really know.
Hogwarts is there somewhere. I know that.
Yes, sir. Yes, it is. So the two ladies, they're just sitting on the bus, acting a little strangely, And by strangely, I mean that the two girls, they refuse to check their bags, and they sit with the bags on their lap, and they're like hugging them tightly. So, of course, people are suspicious seeing this. Like, they're, okay, why are those two girls holding onto those bags for like dear life? And the riders on the bus, they're starting to get like an uneasy feeling because it's strange. Like, they're sitting, like, you know how if you try to go to sleep and you're like holding a pillow tight?
Yeah.
Holding my pillow tight.
What's that? That's Metallica too, isn't it? Yeah.
Enter Sandman.
Yeah.
So they're just sitting there like hugging these bags.
It's like they've never snuck fucking candy into a movie theater before. You gotta act cool.
Yeah, it's not in there. I don't have anything. Your fucking pocket is bulging out, sir. I don't have anything.
One of my favorite things, like, you ever see the people that go to like baseball games and like they bring like homemade big fucking loaves of bread, and inside of it's like a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Oh my god, yes.
Dude, I fucking the Indians game I went to recently, I wore the biggest shoes I had, like the big loose ones, because I fucking snuck bags of Skittles in my feet. They fucking melted. It was like
Skittles did?
Well, they were like literally cramped. Like they were literally pushed all the way up against my toes. And I like had to walk on them.
That had to have been so fucking sticky and shit.
It was like a fucking disc. It was like eating a Frisbee of Skittle.
Wait, you ate them still?
Oh, fuck yeah, of course.
Okay, it is the tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Toof's the only one that would still do it.
Dude, they were fucking sour Skittles. And you know, the listeners know when you eat too many sour Skittles, the sides of your mouth are all kinds of fucked up.
Yeah.
Wait, are they in the bag or are they just like loose Skittles?
Oh, no, they were all mushed together. Like, it was like literally a
in
Frisbee.
In a bag, though?
Yeah, I had to like rip the whole bag open and eat it like a fucking Frisbee.
Okay. And the twins, whenever they're asked about the bags, they refuse the driver to search them, which already, that's fine. I understand that. But then, during a service stop and a change of the bus driver, the two were then asked to get off the bus. Some sources say that the two were kicked off or that they left on their own at the service station. But either way, it's just a weird place for them to get off if they did do it on their own.
There's a quote that they have one of the girls, like when they're like leaving, the one girl yells, "He fucking hit me first."
Oh my God. Ambulance. Bring ambulance.
Bring ambulance.
He fucking hit me in the face.
He fucking did it at all. That's a great video.
I said, why's a brother gotta spit shine your shoes?
He don't have to.
He could be a Chinaman.
It's so fucking racist.
He's like, he could be a Chinaman. He just points at Kevin in the video.
Wait a minute.
He points because behind me was Liu Kang.
Is this that fucking video about the Amber Lamps movie?
Yeah, I am a motherfucker.
You guys have both seen that?
The video.
Yeah, like a million times.
Oh, no, I meant like the movie.
No.
I think you guys were quoting the movie.
They made a movie on that?
It stars Danny Trejo. Right?
What the fuck?
Yeah, they made a movie. I never watched it.
How do they make a movie on that?
Yeah. Isn't it called like Bad Motherfucker?
Something like that. Yeah, I never watched it.
Movie night?
Who does Danny Trejo play?
I think he plays the guy, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think he plays
He
the
plays the old
white
white
guy.
guy?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he does. I've never even seen anything about it.
Holy
I
shit.
know they did.
But yeah, I love how racist that guy is.
Yeah.
When he's talking about getting his shoes spit shine, the black dude is like, why is a black
Brother,
guy?
yeah.
Why does a brother have to do it? He's like, you don't have to. You could be a Chinaman.
Yeah, you could just be a white guy.
He's like, gotta be a black guy or a Chinaman? Come on. So the twins are walking around the service station, acting a little weird, holding on to their bags, not letting anyone check them. They're just kind of being very odd. And then the manager at the service station, he reported the twins to the police because of their strange behavior, believing that maybe they had bombs in their bags or something, because not letting anyone check them, and they're just being really weird with them.
Yeah.
So they initially thought, well, maybe these two girls have bombs.
They're like, yeah, the twins haven't been hitting very many bombs this year. That's not even fucking. That's not even funny at all, dude.
I thought you were gonna do like a fucking toilet joke.
Oh,
Dude, remember when that fat kid? There's a fat kid who got arrested because he passed a note that said, "I'm about to drop a bomb in the library," and they thought he's gonna like blow up the school. And they asked him about it. He's like, "I was just making a fart joke."
Dude, we've literally said this on another podcast.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. This is fucking awesome. Leave it in.
So the police then show up. They interview Ursula and Sabina. They search them and decide that they're not a threat or any problem, maybe just a little bit strange. And the police, they allow the sisters to leave the service station, which just so happens to be located near the M6 motorway.
Oh, shit.
Which we will get into in a minute.
Ooh.
And now, I wasn't able to find what exactly was in the bags, though, or why they were so keen on holding them like the fucking golden ticket to the chocolate factory. But they do have, like, they said they had, like, multiple cell phones in them, a laptop, So it just seemed like personal stuff. They thought the only thing weird was the fact that there was like a bunch of cell phones in there.
Oh yeah, that's pretty fucking weird.
Did they drop the girls off on like a chessboard or something?
What do you mean?
Like twin to M6. I have no idea what the
that's
M6
good.
is.
That's
Is it like
pretty
the
funny.
Autobahn or something?
Oh,
Or
Yeah, actually they did, because right here it says that one of them had to fucking sacrifice themselves
fuck
to
yeah.
save fucking Harry.
Ron Weasley, dude.
So-
Ron Weasley had to fucking do it.
So London's M6 motorway, it's 3 lanes one direction, then a center median, and then 3 lanes going in the opposite direction.
Mm.
And then police, they were soon again called because people had witnessed 2 women that were walking down the center median, and also on CCTV, the 2 were noticed as well. They were like walking in and out of like the lane and then back into the median.
Yeah.
And the median, it's not made for civilians to walk down because it's fucking dangerous, you know? And it is like a little pathway, but you're not supposed to just be walking down there. And the police, they respond and they make their way down M6 to the location of the 2 women, which of course turns out to be the twins. Oh, let me rephrase that. Turns out to be the twins.
The twins.
I love quarterbacks eating dirt, cheerleaders in short skirts.
And twins.
And some reports state that the twins were running in and out of the road and disrupting traffic. And one of the officers that's in transit, he hears that one of the girls was clipped by a car in one of the lanes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So they hear that, and they're already responding and on their way there. So they don't know if, like, oh, shit, one of them just got killed or one of them suffered a serious injury or what. Yeah, they just start thinking the worst, so they're on their way there.
Yeah.
And at this time, it just so happens that there's a reality television show called Motorway Cops
Nice.
that is following around one of the responding officers.
Mm.
So the television crew, they go with the officers to see what the hell was going on.
They made a porno parody of that. It's called Motorboat Cops.
Fuck yeah, they did. Oh, no, it'd be fucking good. I don't know how to make it work, but Motorhead.
Oh.
Like, not only like Motorhead, but like they're getting BJs in the cop cars.
Oh, fuck yeah,
while
dude.
fucking Ace of Spades. Toof, can you do Ace of Spades?
The Ace of Spades.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hey.
I like that.
so, all right, motorboating is with the tits.
Yeah.
Can motorboating be like when a girl does that to like your package and balls like that?
Yeah.
Like okay.
I think
So-
motorboat is just the motion of your face.
Yeah, so you can do it anywhere.
You can do it to ass cheeks.
Yeah, you can do it in butthole.
Okay, anyway, so motorhead. So, what is that spot called? I know where the gooch is underneath the balls.
The taint?
Is that what it is underneath your penis right before it gets to your balls?
Oh, no.
The area that feels
Is that-
really good
is
to
that,
itch.
Is that just scrotum?
That's just where the scrotum and that's
Yeah.
just
You know
where
what I'm talking
your-
about, like the...
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just your sack.
Oh, it's your cerebellum, actually.
That's just actually your cerebellum.
Okay, so the girl motorboats the cerebellum. And-
that would hurt.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
the cerebellum.
They'd have to put their face in like sideways.
Is it kind of weird to say if a girl had a beard, it'd feel better?
No, it wouldn't, dude. What are you talking about?
What? Never
Why are
mind.
you?
Hey,
I'm not trying to make this
hey,
weird. You're
I'm-
making it weird.
I'm not unwilling to try.
Okay.
Throwing that out there.
Beer.
Maybe
I
if I
mean-
went to a circus and found a bearded lady and told her to give us Motorhead.
Okay, now I'm back
my
on.
mom's not going to do it.
Wait, what if she has the Motorhead Triple H beard?
Okay,
Oh,
then she might
fuck
do
it.
it.
Or her pussy has that.
Oh, fuck yes, dude. Holy shit.
Dude, I was gonna shave that today,
You should, dude. I
but
like
when
it.
I got home this morning, I was just gonna go to sleep, and I was like, "Fuck! If I go shopping, I can't go out in public looking like that."
Yeah, you can.
You used to, man. You used to legit have the Motorhead facial hair.
I used to be the old tooth.
Oh, I know.
Which,
Bring
when
them
you
back.
subscribe to the Patreon, you'll find out a lot more about
That's-
the old tooth.
That's
True.
true. So, alrighty, where were we? Oh, and just a reminder that all that happens next is caught on tape. So right here, we are going to play a small clip, and then we're going to talk about what happened during it.
We were expecting a casualty on the road, and obviously we've now got 2 people standing there.
A Highways Agency patrol officer stays with the sisters. The other briefs the cops.
Right, what we've got is they were in the central res. They hadn't seen this mother. The red one's got...
The cameraman is concentrating on the officers. He could never have anticipated what is about to happen behind them.
I'm not a doctor. She has been knocked down.
Is she the one that speaks English or the other one?
The other one, she's going to run it.
Oh, Jesus!
Seconds later, the other woman also runs into traffic.
Mike Alpha, we need ambulance, senior officers to the scene. We've got 2 possible fatals. Oscar Tango 3-3 on a road.
I still can't look back and actually understand what happened.
So the police, they first show up and they start talking to the twins that are now just standing on the side of the highway, which shocked the officers because they thought that they were going to be visiting possibly like a casualty or someone injured. But nope, both the girls are just standing on the side of the road. And then while talking to the officers, Ursula, she jolts away. And they tried to grab her real quick, but she gets out of their grasp and gets out of her jacket because they're holding onto her jacket. She pulls out of that, and then she runs into the fucking traffic and gets clipped by a semi-truck.
Nice.
While everyone is trying to figure out what the fuck just happened, some officers are checking on Ursula, and then Sabina also runs into traffic and jumps in front of a Volkswagen, where she then gets hit and rolls over the top of the windshield.
Jeez.
And Ursula, she's all fucked up because when she got hit by that semi, the back wheels on the semi-trailer ran over both of her legs.
Jeez, I mean, it's also a fucking semi.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This is all caught on tape because the reality television show shows up.
Dude, oh my God, you could watch this shit?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's in that documentary,
shit, dude.
And imagine that crew. You're like, oh, let's follow around this cop. Let's see what's going to happen today.
They had some
and
crazy
this
shit
fucking
go
happens.
down. Yeah.
So, yeah, everyone is like, what the fuck is going on? And these cars, they're not going slow either. It's a fucking highway.
They're probably going like 70 or 60 or 70.
And Ursula, she got straight up ran over by the wheels on this trailer. Sabina, when she got hit, she cracked an entire windshield and was thrown up and out like a fucking rag doll whenever she ran and jumped in front of the Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
Fucking Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Is it possible that they were just looking for adventure?
Oh.
Running on the highway.
And a Volkswagen comes my way.
Semi-tires crush my legs.
Jesus.
We're sorry.
No, we're
They
not.
lived?
Well, let's find out.
Okay, so we're not jerks so far yet.
Ursula, she's all fucked up, and the cops, they run over to help her. They're describing her injury, and they're like, she's got bones protruding, fractures. Her leg looks like it pretty much exploded.
Damn.
So she's all fucked up. Sabina, she's lying in the road, just completely out cold. And then the poor drivers that these girls did this to, they're completely clueless as to like what happened and why. And not only that, but it's not their fault in any way, but still you're going to be fucked up and feel bad if you hit someone, even if they ran out and jumped in front of you.
Just by judging from these girls, like what I've heard so far, I can already tell they suck at video games. Because they must fucking suck at Frogger.
And Ursula, with the fucked up legs, she's trying to get up and move. And she's also screaming out for the police. She's like, call the police. I want the police.
Like, we
and
fucking
she's
are the police.
currently surrounded by the police and being tended to by the police. They're all like, we are the police.
Yeah.
Like, we're trying to help you.
Maybe she's talking about Sting in them.
Oh, shit,
Which
dude.
our boys, the Last Bandoleros, they're on tour with Sting.
Hell yeah.
Maybe she wants them.
Maybe she probably just checked out the newest Last Bandoleros song, which is really fucking good.
Say, who doesn't want those guys?
Yeah.
Their video for it should be dropping soon. It's really fucking good.
I'd cross the highway for that and throw some fucking panties their way.
So Ursula, while on the ground, she's like swinging at the officers while they're trying to help her. She's cursing at them and she's spitting at them. And this is why like her whole bottom half is like a fucking pancake.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And she's yelling at the police. She's like, I recognize you and I know you're not real.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Holy shit.
Dude, I'm kind of like picturing her like Vince McMahon in like the 07, 05 Royal Rumble.
When he tore his...
When he slid in the ring and tore both of his quads. And he's just sitting in the ring like directing them like while pointing up. Like,
yeah, it's 05. Yeah.
Okay, dude, that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah. Imagine being told that. Like, I recognize you. I know you're not real.
Yeah.
Like, imagine, like, for a second, like, that would scare the fuck out of me.
Yeah. And
Hang on, am I not real?
I've said that before once. Like, all right, sorry, ladies, this might just be a guy thing. Well, I mean, it's obviously a guy thing. Sorry,
it's probably just a two thing.
Have you guys ever had an erection where it was bigger than normal? Like just like a half-inch bigger. Like it's like what the fuck? It's like holy shit, I've grown. I'm growing. Like this is the biggest my penis has ever been, and it's never been like that ever again.
Yeah.
It's like I got more blood than usual or something like that. Well, that's what I said to my penis that too.
No,
I was
you're
like,
not real.
I don't recognize you. This isn't right. I don't know who you are.
Yeah. You guys got the ruler out. Like, oh, it's 4 inches today.
Yeah. What the fuck? It's actually bigger than my fucking flip phone.
And then you're like, speaking of 4 and real, and you look down and you're wearing Benoit's tights.
Oh, he was for real.
That's so stupid.
No, that's good.
And so yeah, she's Ursula's on the ground spitting at the cops, trying to hit them, and her whole fucking bottom half doesn't work, but her upper half is. She's spitting at them, throwing punches, and if I was that officer, I would have spit right back and farted in my hand and held it over her face. Be like, you get the cup of cheese, and fucking done something.
Oh, man.
Fuck that.
Dude, I'd like step back, like act like I was step back into a turnbuckle, and just fucking Randy Orton punted that bitch.
I would have ran to the nearest swimming pool, grabbed that little like skimmer net thing, stretched it out as far as it could go, and from the max distance I could go, I would put the net over her head.
I would have like been nice, like kind of gained her trust. Like, hey, sweetheart, what's your favorite food? And she tells me, and like I would just go get like the best like cooked like meal, like or her favorite food. And I would put it just out of her reach. But, like that's what you get, you fucking cunt.
I would have went into the utility med kit in the cop car and got those bubble maker things, and I'd have stuck it against my anus and blew a fart bubble, and then blew it on her.
I would have just gotten my fushigi ball since she can't leave and forced her to enjoy my show. I've never had an audience. Fushigi balls are fucking... That's just guaranteed you'll never get laid again.
Yeah, I mean...
So that's the excuse I use anyways. So the officers, they initially think that the twins are probably drugged up or on something because they just got fucking wrecked and they're barely showing that they're in any pain.
That was before they got hit by the car. They were at Two's house a little bit earlier.
Yeah, they had those fucking O'Douls.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
And butt sex. So Ursula's whole bottom half is smashed and fucked up, but her upper half is aggressive and fighting.
Yeah.
And now Sabina, she was out cold, but she finally wakes up and she raises up like the fucking Undertaker about to bullshit win another WrestleMania, which HBK should have ended the streak.
He should have.
And then Sabina, while getting up, yells, "They're going to steal your organs."
Oh, what the fuck?
She gets up, and the officers... Actually, there was actually a music store across the street. That's dumb. Okay.
Holy shit, she was telling that.
The fucking... okay, here we go.
Do you think the cops could understand? Like, they were in a different country than their spoken language, right?
Sweden,
Ireland?
They could still speak English.
Yeah, they're all speaking English.
Oh, never mind.
They just have accents on what they're saying. We'll play the clip.
When you were saying Swedish, I was thinking there's like a... what do you call it when you don't understand someone's language? Like, not a disconnect, but like not a roadblock. I don't know.
Language barrier?
Language barrier. So they're all like, hooting, gleeting, glotting, gluten.
That's
and
just the, are you fucking kidding me, too, what that was?
Is that the chef from Muppet? The Muppets?
It's the beginning of that fucking
More cowbell.
These girls, like, they kind of sound like Cricket from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Like, talking about, like, them fucking stealing his organs. They had fucked up legs. Like,
oh, my God.
So Sabina, she sits up, yells that out, and as she's getting up, the officers are trying to hold her, but then she punches a female officer, knocks her down, and she runs back across the highway, in and out of traffic.
Just shoot these bitches at this point.
So the officers are running down the highway chasing her, and then she just straight fucking squares up with one, and she starts swinging punches at them, so they were running after her, and then they're backing away from her.
And there's all video of this?
Just fucking clothesline the bitch.
And it's not funny, but the officer is trying so hard to calm Sabina down and to stop and hold her and not get hit. And then he yells out, "They're high on something."
Oh, fuck yes.
But this fucking poor officer, for real, I don't know if he was newer or something. I mean, he was definitely the one in charge, but he just looks so stressed out. And based on everything about him, he's really trying to help him out. He's like, "We're trying to help you," and he's just worried and stressed, but he's doing his best. And poor dude, I would have fucking lost it.
He should have fucking sweet chin music that bitch, man. Tune up the band.
And then they finally do catch Sabina, and it takes 6 fucking people to hold her and carry her back over across the highway to the other side. 6 people. There's videos of it. She's like kicking and swinging at him. It took everyone to fucking hold and carry her. And she's yelling shit out and punching and kicking. And then she yells out, "Call the police. Fuck you. Why you do this? Fuck off."
Oh my God. Like they are the fucking police,
you're
you idiot.
fighting the police. And they get her to the ground. They sedate her and handcuff her.
Nice.
And to the officer's shock and surprise, they can't believe just how fucking strong this girl was. Like, she was throwing them around like rag dolls. And like we said, it took 6 of them to hold her down.
Yeah.
And both girls, they are then taken to the emergency room. And Ursula, she gets surgery to repair her dangly crushed legs. And she's going to be in the hospital for weeks after this. And Sabina, she is released from the hospital after 5 hours and then taken into police custody. And weirdly, at the station, she is calm and relaxed. She's making small talk with the officers and joking around, probably telling them about this cool podcast called The Brothers Commonplace.
Oh, yeah.
that they should all check out.
Yeah, she was.
I guess at least her sister has a career as the one with the crushed dangly legs.
Yeah.
She does have a career as a ventriloquist dummy. Dude, did anyone have, I don't know if it's from Burger King or not, but like the fucking Woody from Toy Story?
Yeah, you push
remember
the thing underneath.
Do you remember his legs just like being fucking completely like limp?
Yeah.
That's what I keep pitching her as.
Because you could put your fingers in the back of his pockets.
Oh, I did other things.
Sabina, she did say something a little shisty to one of the officers, though. And like we said, this is all on video. You can hear and see all this shit.
That's 2 things I get to jerk off to tonight.
What's the first?
John Samos one.
Oh, okay, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
And this is what she says to the officers. "We say in Sweden that an accident rarely comes alone. Usually at least one more follows, maybe 2.
Oh, shit.
That's super fucking creepy.
Yeah.
And both twins were then tested and were negative for drugs.
Jesus.
What?
And none were found in their possession.
Fuck.
Yeah, and they were all convinced, like, they got to be on something. They're, like, super fucking strong.
Yep, I was banking on crack cocaine.
And just nothing they say is making any sense.
Wow.
And another thing that was odd, though, the entire time in custody, Sabina never once mentioned her sister or asked about her condition or how she was doing, just nothing.
That's pretty fucking weird.
They said she was like more interested in about like how she looked and was talking about what she was going to wear when she gets out and stuff.
Wow.
Typical Swedish girl.
And Sabina, she would plead guilty and get charged for the assault on the officer and for trespassing onto a motorway. Ursula didn't and wouldn't end up getting charged for anything.
Wow.
And one report states that the officers called Sabina's husband in the United States, and he told the officers that he had no idea where she had gone or why she left. But it was Ursula that lived in the U.S., so I don't know if they meant to just say they called her husband.
Yeah, or they just got it wrong.
Yeah, so I thought I'd mention it because they do mention that in the documentary, but Sabina wasn't in the U.S., so I don't know if they just messed up or what.
Yeah.
And while at the station, Sabina, she's not handcuffed or anything. She's like walking around. I mean, she has officers around her and stuff, but she's just walking around, talking and flirting, joking with the officers. So it's like super weird. And as far as sentencing goes, she was given 1 day in jail for all this.
Holy shit.
But by the time she was sentenced, she had already served more than a day. So they're just like, yeah, so you're good. Go on. Get out of here. Get out.
Go on, get.
No, they didn't spit on it. They should have.
They farted at her a couple times.
They should have.
They farted and like had like a little fan.
So what the fuck happened out there on the M6 motorway? Some officers initially thought that maybe the sisters had a suicide pact or something, and both of the girls, they tried with everything they had to get away from the officers as well.
Suicide sisters.
Suicide, but because they're like, okay, well, they have no drugs in their system, which they just assume they're all super fucking drugged up on shit.
Yeah.
Probably Jankum would be my
yeah, it would
guess.
have had him in Jankum, yeah.
Both twins had acted the exact same. Both were injured and both wanted to fight the officers even after getting Meet Joe blacked by those vehicles. I forgot I wrote that.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense.
Was Surge around?
Are you talking about? Oh my god. I really thought you were talking about the Beverly Hills Cop guy.
Holy shit. No, I'm just talking about
Get the fuck out of here. I could not.
No, literally just talking about the
drink.
The drink Surge, because you have about 3 or 4 of those, you might do that. But
so they're just kind of fucking clueless. They have no idea. Like, well, they didn't do drugs. Maybe they had a weird suicide pact or something. I don't know, but let's just get her out of here. She's good to go. And the poor main officer that we mentioned, in an interview during the documentary, he looks super bummed and confused, and he's like, I just can't figure out why there were Swedish twin girls running in and out of traffic here. I don't know what they were running from. I don't know why they were fighting us. And he's just like got zero answers. Like you can tell he's just extremely bothered by all this.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
And then back to Sabina. She had just left the police station and she was walking around outside. And why she was allowed to leave, I have no fucking idea. No clue. Like, she didn't get checked mentally to see if she was okay. They were just like, all right, yeah, you're good to go.
Yeah.
And in the documentary, they do ask her, they're like, hey, do you have any mental conditions or anything from your past? And she's like, no.
It's like, what would make you think that?
They're like, have you ever tried to hurt yourself before? And she's like, no.
It's like that one time I ran out in front of a car.
And she was just acting goofy and odd. So, they're like, well, she doesn't have any previous convictions or anything with the law. So, it just seems like a weird act out of nowhere. So, she's good to go. And after her release, she's walking around outside, and that's when she is noticed by two men that are out drinking at like an outside bar, and they're walking their dog. And
that sounds like so much fun.
Fuck yeah.
Going to a bar and then walking the dog while you're at the bar and stuff like that.
That would be pretty sweet. Let's do it.
Holy shit.
And the two men, they noticed Sabina and said she stood out like a sore thumb. She looked lost and not very focused. And she was also carrying all of her possessions in a clear plastic bag, which is the way the police had given all of her items back to her. So she's just standing outside with a clear bag with all of her stuff in it. And then she sees the two men and the dog. She calls out to him. She's like, oh, that's a nice dog you got there. Oh, those are some nice hogs you got there, boys. And all of us were at the table
like,
next to him. We're like, well, it's just, it's just our hogs.
I mean, we knew that she wasn't talking to us, but we took the ego boost.
Yeah, we took it.
Yeah,
so
like,
we're like,
thanks,
that's all right.
thanks. It's not bad.
Like, we ignored the fact that the Globetrotters are at the table behind us.
We unzip our pants and let our hogs just hang out in the wild.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
wild hogs, baby.
And so she asked the two men, she's like, hey, do you know where a bed and breakfast was? And one of the men, a 54-year-old paramedic, Glenn Hollinshead, he informed her that there weren't any bed and breakfasts around here. But he did say, but you can come back to my house if you would like. And he's with a friend.
But
so it'd be all three of them going back.
Is his name just, is he just the new Spider-Man actor, like if he's in a porno? it's Tom Hollinshead. That's not even funny.
Oh, that's awesome. So Sabina, Glenn, and his friend Peter, they all head back to Glenn's home.
It fucking is Spider-Man, dude. Holy shit.
And she starts telling them about her sister that is in the hospital. And the whole time, Peter's the only one who kind of finds this whole thing strange. He kept thinking about, like, why does she have a clear bag full of all of her possessions and why is she just standing outside with them?
That fucking Spidey sense, dude.
That Spidey sense was going.
Yeah.
But Glenn, he doesn't see anything weird about it. He's just trying to help out. And Peter, he later said that Glenn was being a good Samaritan. He always was. And he told her that they could go back to his place, get something to eat, and then find the hospital where her sister is, stating that Glenn was always a warm and helpful person.
Yeah, right. Homie was trying to get laid.
There we go. Yeah, so she doesn't even know what hospital her sister's at.
Yeah.
And Sabina, she then became very bubbly and friendly and appeared to be genuinely happy. And in her clear bag, she had 2 cell phones, her laptop, and also the red cardigan that she had been wearing while the motorway incident was going on. But that was in her bag, and she was now wearing the green jacket that her sister had been wearing whenever she jumped in front of the semi.
I have 2 quotes. 1, no, it's a pullover, but thanks for noticing.
And
2,
gold jacket,
green jacket, who gives a shit?
Pull over. No, it's a cardigan, but thanks for noticing.
Yeah.
Wait, there's not fucking blood on either of these hoodies?
Oh, I'm sure there is.
There better be.
But yeah, so Sabina, and you'll see it in the video, she's wearing a red jacket. She runs in front of a car, gets hit. Her sister, Ursula, was in a green jacket. And for some reason now, she has the red jacket in a bag, and she's wearing her sister's green one.
That's kind of weird.
It's just fucking weird. Like, I don't get it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Was she wearing a skirt?
No.
Oh, I thought she had like a short skirt and a long jacket.
So I don't know why. I can't really explain why that's super weird to me, but it's just, it's strange.
Yeah.
And back at the house, they have a few drinks, and Peter starts asking her about her sister and what happened to her. And then Sabina, she starts to get very defensive, and her happy and friendly mood begins to change. And she now begins to act paranoid. She would go up to the windows and pull the curtains back a little bit, looking out the windows as if someone had been following her or trying to find her. And Peter, he looks over at Glenn confused, like, dude, what the fuck is this bitch doing?
No.
And Glenn, he nods over and tells him, like, it's all right. And then Sabina, she's like, hey, would you two like some cigarettes? And she pulls out her cigarette pack and gives them each a cigarette. And as they're about to light them, she snatches them away real quick and says, they might be poisoned. You can't have them.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. This is getting fun.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
And Peter's like, what the fuck?
Then she grabbed him right by the Peter.
Usually girls don't turn out this crazy until you start dating them, so props to her for showing it early.
and Peter's like, what is this fucking loony bitch doing? Like, he's even more confused because she's been smoking cigarettes out of that pack the entire night.
Yeah. Like, well, you're fine, idiot.
And anytime Peter's like trying to like nudge his friend Glenn, it'd be like, dude, what is going on? Glenn, he would dismiss it, and he seemed comfortable with her. Like, he just seemed like, yeah, she's a little quirky, but I'm trying to help her.
And she's probably kind of drunk and trying to get laid.
He's like, I don't care how crazy she is, as long as that pussy real hairy.
First thing the fucking tooth ever said to me, man.
Yeah. I was trying to think of a Harry met Sally joke, but Sally is Glenn's dick, and then Harry is just Sabina's fucking beaver.
Met it over and over.
You said quirky, right?
Yes.
Romano?
I knew it. You were going to follow up with that.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And Glenn was dismissing most of this. He seemed comfortable with her. Peter, he was uncomfortable thinking that this lady is obviously on the run from somebody or something. Like, it just wasn't adding up. So Peter, he just wants to get out of the house, and so he ends up leaving and going home.
Dude, my Peter never gets to get out of the house, if you know what I mean.
No, does a lot of coming and going.
Yeah, it's fucking stuck in there all the goddamn time.
He does smoke poison cigarettes, though.
Let's say if my Peter gets out, it's to the self car wash, if you know what I mean.
You're doing it, Peter. And the next day, around lunchtime, Glenn, he called the hospitals to search for Ursula, so he's keeping his word. And then he is on the phone with his brother, and he is telling him about Sabina, and asks his brother, like, hey, if you can find out any information on her sister Ursula, I'm trying to find what hospital she's at and could use some help. And then Glenn, he goes over to his neighbor's house outside because his neighbor, Frank, is outside washing his minivan. And Glenn tells him, he's like, hey, I'm gonna be making some lunch. I was wondering if you had any tea bags I could have. And Frank, he challenges them to Halo 2 and teabag. No. So Frank, he then tells him, he's like, yeah, I'll bring some tea bags over as soon as I'm finished washing the car. And then just a few moments later, Glenn comes stumbling out toward Frank, covered in blood. She stabbed me. And Glenn had been stabbed 5 times.
Jesus.
His final words to his neighbor were asking him to look after his dog.
Wow.
And then Glenn collapsed and died from his injuries.
Jesus.
So this fucking bitch just stabs him 5 times.
Jesus, dude.
And CCTV then catches her on camera running out of Glenn's home, carrying a hammer. Witnesses state that while she is running carrying this hammer, she's fucking like beating herself in the head with it every now and then.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's pretty cool.
That is,
yeah.
Hey, hashtag Wildman.
Oh, it's hashtag Wildman.
I was about to say it too.
She just saw that episode of fucking SpongeBob.
But yeah, a nearby motorist, he sees her walking, carrying a hammer covered in blood, so he tries to stop her.
Oh, fuck that.
And he gets out of his vehicle, and he's like trying to grab the hammer from her, so he puts his hands on the hammer, trying to yank it away. And he later mentions that she seemed way stronger than she should have been, and somehow she escapes from him. Like, he can't even get the hammer away from her.
Jesus Christ,
And
dude.
somehow, in the middle of that, she pulls out a fucking piece of a roof tile from her pocket and smacks him over the back of the head with it.
She fucking just had that?
Yeah, in Glenn's house before leaving, she fucking took this.
She took roof tile after murdering somebody.
Yes.
Dude,
that's what I would think to do.
This sounds like the M. Night Shyamalan movie Split.
To me, it sounds like The Happening when they were fucking in the motorway.
What? No.
Dude, in The Happening to Mark Wahlberg. What are you doing sneaking around in my house at night? Planning to kill me? What? No.
No.
It's so fucking bad. That movie sucks.
Yeah, dude. It's so bad it's good.
I was thinking she had like split personalities because one of her personalities was a shark.
Possibly, yeah.
The whole hammerhead thing.
Yeah.
You Bullshit.
Oh, fuck yeah. Sabina then takes off running again, chased by paramedics and officers, and then eventually she comes to a bridge that is 40 feet high that's above the highway, and then she fucking #Wildman jumps right off it.
Fuck yeah,
Oh
dude.
my god.
And she doesn't fucking die.
What the fuck, man? What the fuck?
She breaks both her ankles and fractures part of her skull, but
Oh
even
my
that
God.
doesn't seem like enough.
What-
Like, if you jumping 40 feet down and you only break both ankles,
Yeah.
that doesn't seem like enough.
Oh yeah, the bitch should be dead.
What if she crushed up some of that tile and ate it, so she was on roofies when she jumped?
That's a really big first bite. That's a really big first bite.
That's what the guy yelled from the bridge.
Shit, dude.
He watched her crush up and eat it. That's a really big first bite. She jumps off.
And then he fucking takes a dump on her.
Dude, fuck yeah. In the documentary, when he's telling the story about this, he's like, yeah, and then I thought she punched me in the back of the head, but I later found out she pulled out a roof tile and smacked it over my head. And then he, like, smiles. Because he's like,
Dude, I would.
he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I would.
So, yeah, she jumps off, and now, finally, she's unable to run away. And they catch her, and someone was under the bridge and caught her. No, that didn't happen.
Oh my god.
Downtown.
Under the bridge downtown.
Under the bridge downtown, I fucking I don't know. Okay.
I dropped my roof tile.
Under the bridge downtown,
Broke both my fucking ankles.
under the bridge downtown.
Don't know who the fuck I am. Crazy bitch.
So yeah, she's unable to run away, and she's taken to the hospital. And later, she would plead guilty to manslaughter with diminished responsibility.
Wait, what? She murdered somebody.
Yeah. She refused to answer any questions asked by the police or in court. The prosecution and defense agreed that Sabina was insane at the time of the Hollinsday stabbing, but was fit for trial. So she's not answering any questions. Anytime they ask her a question about anything with the highway incident or the murder or her sister, anything, all she says is no comment.
This all happens in Ireland?
Yeah.
So she's not fit for trial?
Oh my god.
Fit Finley?
Yes.
Fuck.
But no, that's what fucking Steve McDaniel did, and they still fucking got him.
Well, let's keep going. Let's find out what happens, Tim.
All right.
3 months after this, her sister Ursula, she's released from the hospital.
Jesus.
And I've seen 2 different stories. Some say she relocated to Sweden or she returns back to the U.S.
Back to the ocean.
But either way, she goes back to the ocean to visit Triton. And either way, though, she's not charged with anything.
Oh my god.
I mean, she ran and could have caused
Yeah.
accidents and
they're like, yeah,
got run over by
they're
a
like,
fucking semi.
They're like, you got hit by a semi, you're good.
So nobody can figure out like what the fuck any of this was about, why her and her sister did this, like what their plan was, nothing. No one knows anything at all what the fuck
Yeah,
happened.
because I mean, there's no like end goal of any of this.
And in court, Sabina's defensive diagnosis was, quote, induced delusional disorder.
From
And
what though?
I can't pronounce this, but it's like folie à deux, folie à da. I don't know what it is.
Fall
but
Out Boy.
Faladi, faladu, fala, fell off the bridge, broke my ankle. Anyways, folly, whatever that is, stands for madness in 2 people. And what this is, it is when 2 people share the same delusions.
Yeah.
There is typically a primary sufferer and then a shared partner. So one person has a recognized psychotic illness, and then the other person is also affected by it, and they both then take on the same symptoms and abnormal beliefs, losing touch with reality.
If it's only one person, they call it Madison Tooth people.
And it is found most often in female siblings and identical twins.
Nice.
So that's both right there. But although I've never heard of that, I don't know of any other case where that's happened.
New to me.
I mean, I think it's obvious that they had some mental issues or something going on. I don't know.
We should ask the Olsens or Zach and Cody. See,
Zach and Cody, dude.
see
Fuck
if it happens to them at all.
See if we can get a porno of just all 4 of them banging.
I wonder if they made this up because they just couldn't say the real diagnosis. Bitches be crazy. they just had to make up some like Numa yay fucking diagnosis.
The bitches be crazy.
In court, the motorway footage is released, and Glenn's family is sitting there watching it, and they're like, how the fuck, knowing that all this happened, was Sabina released less than 2 days later?
Yeah, just to fucking kill
Like,
somebody.
who gave her the okay and said that she could go? How does that fucking happen?
Yeah.
Because if she never would have got released, then Glenn wouldn't have gotten fucking murdered.
Yeah.
And the police state that she had been looked at on 4 occasions by medical professionals. However, these professionals were all people at the police station, and none of those people, they had access to the footage or the motorway incident. Just pretty much they're like, hey, are you crazy? She said, no.
Nah.
All right. You ever tried to like kill yourself? No. All right, you're good.
Wait, I should have brought this up earlier because it matches the timeline. But she stayed the night at Glenn's house?
Yes.
So he banged her.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was going to bring
Maybe
that
not.
up.
I don't know. Glenn sounds like a gentleman to me.
So I was going to bring up, like, kind of where you're
Oh,
going
so he
to.
ate the pussy before he
Oh,
banged
fuck
her?
yeah.
He might have just eaten the pussy. And then he's like, well, I'm full.
She's like, hey, finish your plate. But no,
fucking throwback.
yeah, but no, I like what you're saying. I kind of hope at least he got some, like,
He should. At
I mean,
least.
if they're going to kill you afterwards, at least give up the butthole, right?
At least.
Like, I would say, like, let him put it in the poop chute if you're going to kill him
Yeah.
afterwards.
She is Swedish.
At the very least. At the very least, he should have gotten a foot job.
Yeah, I agree.
And a smoke and a pancake?
Smoking a pancake. And also, Sabina was sedated right before being taken into custody following the motorway incident. So maybe that is why she seemed like she was all right and fit to go. Because when she was at the police station, they said she seemed like she was just calm and all right and everything.
Yeah.
But she was fucking sedated most likely because they had to sedate her to take her in.
And she didn't want to be either.
No.
They probably thought she was like all normal because when she was in the doctor or the police station, they're like, do you want to know what's going on with your sister? She's like, no, but is my hair all good? Like, yeah, you seem like a normal girl.
She kind of looks like an older, like just, I don't want to say it, but like an older, like trashed up version of Helga Pataki.
Oh, then
That's
no.
who it reminds
then
me
no.
of.
I don't hope Glenn hit that. Then never mind. Now, if it was Olga, I would say I hope Glenn hit it, but not Helga. Fuck that.
Olga's a babe, dude.
Yeah, she was. Her and Lila, man.
So here we go, the verdict. Well, there is a bit of a twist. The court announces that the psychiatrists that have looked at her both decided that during the time of the murder, she was mentally ill, but has since recovered
Oh, Jesus
and
Christ.
is no longer a risk. So Sabina gets 5 years.
Oh, my God, for a fucking murder.
Sentenced to fucking 5 years. That's it. She's already out. Both of these girls are out. So just out and about.
How many fucking people have they killed since then?
So who knows what will happen next? And there are some people and sources out there that think there's something more to this story, like there's a conspiracy or a cover-up or something. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And they also mentioned that everyone involved always said something that they had superhuman strength and they were saying all this weird shit.
Yeah.
So I do think they had obviously some sort of mental conditions or some psychotic break during this time. I really don't know.
Yeah.
But it does seem pretty weird that they just let her go like the next day.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I do think maybe there is more going on.
Absolutely.
But there's also a bunch of articles you'll find online where a guy will comment on the article and his name is A Madness Shared by Two.
Oh, nice.
And he will criticize articles telling them that they need to do more research by reading a book titled A Madness Shared by Two.
Oh, so you fucking wrote that, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. So I went to the Facebook page of A Madness Shared by Two and just to see what all they had. And they do post a bunch of shit and comments like, much like the 9/11 wiki page, police are controlling the wiki page to cover up the real facts and truth to this case.
Jesus, Andrew, let it go, man.
And that's where I stopped reading because I don't know. I just don't give a shit, honestly, to read any more of that.
Yeah.
But there are videos on YouTube, and there is a documentary by this Madness Shared by Two thing, so you can check that out. Yeah, so that just seemed like too long of a road to go down. But there is videos on YouTube, and there's a documentary made by this Madness Shared by Two person. But that's really the end of this case. It just it's wild. There's twists and turns, and just none of it makes any sense. It just seems like two mentally broken girls that are just going through some shit. I don't know. What do you guys? What are your thoughts on all this?
I already figured it out. So I already know like everything that happened. So I think because they had like basically like superhuman strength and stuff.
Yes.
They got a hold of something called the ooze. And it gave them superhuman strength and all that, and that's how like they were kind of like able to get away. Like, you know, they were like getting injuries, but like they should have gotten way worse injuries, you know, from some of the stuff that was going on, and that was kind of fucking with them mentally and all that too. And what actually you know, made me realize this is exactly what happened is because Kevin said that he wished that that Glenn would have at least gotten a foot job, and I think Glenn did get a foot job. And nobody saw who killed him.
That's true.
Yeah, so I think Glenn did end up getting a foot job. So yeah, the super shredder. That's what happened.
I was trying to figure out, like, how were these twins so fucking strong? And I didn't see anything at all online. So as I was watching some of these videos, I enhanced the quality myself and zoomed in.
Yeah.
And I figured it out. They were both wearing those bracelets that have the hologram in them. And while wearing them, you are unable to be pushed down. So
It's
I didn't know
true.
if you guys saw that, but
Yeah.
they were wearing those, I guess.
It's true.
So.
I definitely watched the video and researched this podcast for sure.
All right, Toof, what about your thoughts, brother?
Here's my theory, brother.
Oh, fuck yeah.
The madness drives us so crazy. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? And I want to know exactly no one. I'd rather kill myself than lose to Hulk Hogan because that scumbag son of a bitch is the worst man I've ever met in my life. Ooh, yeah, I'll tell you the truth right now. And I'd rather get fucking ran over by a fucking semi than ever admit that Hulk Hogan is the top dog because I am the macho man. And I will not let that motherfucker ruin my life so I can chill with these girls and we can let the madness run crazy.
Yeah, that's my theory.
Oh, dude, that's
All right.
I think that is what
I think they don't want to lose to Hulk Hogan
Yeah.
because like he's a blonde, like a white blonde guy, so that's like the Swedish thing.
Yeah.
And they just hated it so much that they try to kill themselves.
Yeah. Nobody wants to lose to
I
Hogan.
can see that, actually.
Yeah.
All right, so anything before we do the closing shit?
No, I don't think so.
So we just want to say thank you to everyone that has listened and shared and subscribed and left us reviews. It really means a lot to us. You can find us on all the social medias like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and our Patreon just started. So if you want to be a patron, we have a $1 and a $5 tier that you can sign up for, and it would really help us out and mean the world to us. If not, it's okay because we're probably just going to buy Coke with that money anyways,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, I mean, like 6-pack, 12-pack.
Vanilla Coke.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, we're getting it.
I was gonna try and do like, you know how he says like brother truckers or something like that. Well, I'm gonna try and do this in my Obama voice because I don't know why, but I tried practicing this a couple days ago. My fellow brothers, President Barack Obama here. I would like to let you know a little secret that I've known about this great nation of the United States of America. It's the Brothers Commonplace. Brought me a lot of joy, and I believe it can uplift the nation as one. You can follow them at brotherscommon.place on the murder.ly network. I would like to announce my incumbent, the new President Donald Trump, to announce the Brothers Commonplace.
Hillary.
Oh, God, it's so good.
So, the Brothers Commonplace. I can't do Donald Trump. Hello. Hillary.
Try and talk with like a New York accent, but like Weasley voice.
It's the best.
That's good.
I can't do it.
No, you're doing good. I actually like it, man.
Sorry, guy. I can't do it. We can be reached at brotherscommonplace@gmail.com. And our PayPal is also brotherscommonplace@gmail. So if you want to send us a one-time donation, you can. We're just going to spend that on Coke.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What was that? A 6-pack, right?
Yeah,
Tim?
I mean, shit, if it's $1, we're getting that shit out of the vending machine, but...
And thank you to everyone that has left us a 5-star review on iTunes. That really means the world to us and helps us out. Keep them coming. And here's my buddy Primo.
So, yeah, definitely with the Patreon, definitely... I mean, we'll have stuff for everybody, even if you can't contribute. It's not like we're not going to give you the free stuff, but there'll be some good stuff on there for people that want to do that. Give us ideas. Like we like to hear your ideas and stuff, especially the people that plan on doing that. Give us ideas where it'd be stuff that maybe you would only get to listen to. Maybe, who knows? Maybe you'll be the only one that contributes. So definitely shoot us a message or something and give us ideas for stuff that we can do. Movie reviews, I think, is a good idea. Spencer had a pretty cool idea where we just like have a mic going and we just review a movie, and then we'll probably have to bleep out like almost everything Toof says, but just kind of do it like live, but not like live. We're not putting it right up, but we'd probably just have to bleep out a couple, N words here and there. But I think that'd be a pretty cool idea. So yeah, just give us like movies to review or something that you think you'd like to hear, and we'll do it.
Can I interject? We're not reviewing Joe Dirt 2.
No,
I don't care how much money you fucking give us.
If the people want
Please.
it, maybe on Patreon, we'll after we get some Patreon followers, we'll put a poll up there asking what movies to review. If the people want it, the people get it, Jeremiah.
So if you guys want that, we'll go ahead and we'll actually film that so you guys can see a bunch of suicides at once. So that'll be cool.
Make sure we're all wearing Nike shoes when we do it.
Yeah. We'll fucking Apple White jeans, that shit.
Okay, yeah. Hashtag you want it. Hashtag you paid for it. Hashtag you gonna get it.
Oh, fuck yeah, you are.
Did you want to do words of wisdom too?
All right. So Andrew's not here with us because he's still in jail from our last words of wisdom that we just did.
Yeah.
So
Shorty's watching Shorties.
No, it's from this one. I'm now about to tell you guys about it.
Oh, nice.
So me and Andrew worked together. We tried like promoting the pod. We got a job at this one place together. I wouldn't say we worked together, but we got a job at the same place together, And we've been working there. Like, we infiltrate new jobs.
Oh, nice.
And we try and promote the podcast and then quit.
Yeah.
It's not really a smart thing to do, but hey, whatever. So they had me and Andrew train this new girl, and we got fired for sexual discrimination. I guess me and Andrew didn't really understand the definition of training a girl. So... It was consensual.
Oh, fuck yeah.
God damn it.
Between you and Andrew, was
that okay?
Yeah, too, but...
You may just do another one just when you're editing it if you don't like it?
That was just obvious. That's a bad... We're sorry. That's a joke, and it's sorry.
I don't think we're sorry.
We're sorry.
I'm a jerk. Sorry about that. So, me and Andrew might be chafed, but that doesn't mean we still can't produce content. So, while our dicks might be busted at the moment, our asses work just fine.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
So, me and Andrew do this thing where it's like thumb wars, and we go on this site and wear Brothers Commonplace t-shirts and stick our fingers in our asses.
Nice.
And the first one to tap out loses.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I can't, like, do a play on words of thumb wrestling, but... It is Stinky Pinky. I don't have a funny name or nothing like that, but...
Stinky Pinky's pretty good.
Yeah. That's it.
Alrighty, well, thank you everyone for listening. If there's anyone still listening,
oh my God,
be good.
I'm sorry. Stay safe.
Laugh at the dark stuff. Hashtag Wildman.
Hashtag Wildman.
Hashtag laugh at the dark stuff.
Yeah. Hashtag thank you, Mark.
Hashtag thank you, whoever made up Wildman, whatever that guy's name was.
Yeah, Mark's friend. I don't know who that was. Well, it's not even his friend. It was just some dude on...
I mean, he's all of our friends.
Yeah.
Hashtag roof tile.
Oh, hashtag roofie.
Hashtag tooth tile.
Fuck yeah, dude. Was it the tooth? We'll find out later. Sign to the Patreon.
Hi, it's Jamie, Progressive's #1, #2 employee. Leave a message at the... Hey, Jamie, it's me, Jamie. This is your daily pep talk. I know it's been rough going ever since people found out about your a cappella group, Mad Harmony, but you will bounce back. I mean, you're the guy always helping people find coverage options with the Name Your Price tool. It should be you giving me the pep talk. Now get out there, hit that high note, and take Mad Harmony all the way to nationals this year! Sorry, it's pitchy.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
And now, an ad from Dad.
All right, save money on car insurance when you bundle home and auto with Progressive. Can I take these off? All right. What is this? This looks good. Wow, that's well made. Where did you get this? I'm talking to you with the hair. Yeah, where did you get this? It's good stuff. That's solid. That's not veneer. That's solid stuff.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Discounts not available in all states or situations.